Hey, how y'all doing? Yes, this is Sweet Brown Skin. Yes, it is. And I I come back from getting my praise on at the church. Getting my little praise on, praising the Lord for His goodness and kindness and mercy. And I started looking, and I noticed that there were a lot of I had a lot of comments, and but the one I really wanted to focus on was the very last video that I made. And so I commented on the last video that I made because that was really interesting to me, and I wanted to hear other people's thoughts on it. Well, I went back and I started to look back, and I happened to notice that on my first video it jumped from like 800 and something to like 1,000 and something views, and I was like, what in the world? I said, oh, Willie Pete done something. Willie Pete done something. So I looked, and sure enough, he done something. So I looked, and yeah, he had a video towards me. And let me say this, Willie, you notice that I took the dumbass off, but later on I'm gonna have to put it back on because you got kind of stupid. But I liked that you sought to debunk me, and let me before I begin with my debate with you, let me say this. Some have said that it's internet beefing or whatever, and I don't have a beef with you personally. I don't know you. You don't know me. Interesting. You say I'm middle-aged. Okay. Anyway, I think that might be a compliment, so I'm gonna take it like that. But I don't personally have anything against you, Willie Pete. You crazy. You got your little way about you, So it's all good. Somebody even showed me this video where somebody was dissing Sergeant Willie Pete, and he was from the Hebrew Israelites, and he sounded like a gangster, and he sounded like he was a thug or something. He sounded like he was literally in a gang and ready to beat Sergeant Willie Pete's ass. And I was actually concerned for his safety. I said, Lord, I hope he never shows his face and never gives any personal information, because this man is pure crazy. So I don't think like that's an internet beef. That's a beef. And what we have is a disagreement of opinion. And so I'd like to thank you, Sergeant Willie Pete, for boosting up my viewership so much. Let's get into this right quick, because I do not want to be on here long. Black people, you said, black men are attending these black colleges. This is true. And the ones that are getting the degrees are attending the black colleges, because statistics also show that the ones that go to these white colleges off of their scholarships or this, that, the other, are the ones that aren't quite making it through. But you've also made the point that black men are marrying black women, and that's a fact. And I'm so glad that you know it, and I know it. Now, as I've stated, we both know that black men are marrying black women because they're those ones that are intelligent, that 38% that are intelligent, that did get their degrees, that are working, are getting it from the black colleges, and because they have that exposure to the positive black females. See, this is the problem right here, and I guess I just assumed that you saw where I was going with this. No, I don't think a professor is standing up in the college and saying black women are stupid. No, statistics and things that they read off of where black women are this way, or you happen to look at TV and you look at BET, and everywhere you see black women shaking their behinds and behaving like whores or bitches. And when the rap song come on, them the main ones be pumping their hands and fists in the air. Yeah, so this must be where it is. And because you are attending the white school, and you're attending that white school, and you see nothing different, I remember hearing on one of your videos, you were very surprised that at the upset black females that were coming at you, and some of them are intelligent, and I think you even made a distinction in one of them, talking about like your AKAs types and your deltas and your sorority type sisters. Those are the college educated women, and you basically in one of your videos distinguished and said these are not the ones that I'm talking about. And so you yourself are surprised. Why? Because you've never seen it. You don't know it. Every day of my life I see nothing but positive black females. Go to a black college, you see nothing but positive black females. And until you do, you can't make these statements that you make. You blanket everything. And let me say this. My video was entitled "Some Black Men Hate Black Women." Why some? I was specifically talking to you and your little lackey, the dumbass president of the black. That's what I was specifically talking about. I'm not talking about all black men. See, you make those blanketed statements. I don't. I refuse to make a blanketed statement like that. All black men that even subscribe to you don't think the same way that you do. So I don't make that distinction. You do. So you say, and that debunks what you said there. And I just broke it down how this happens. No, it doesn't happen with and I didn't know that I had to be that mundane as to say that to tell you that I don't mean that white professors are standing up in the class teaching against black females. No, they're not. But you see nothing. You have statistics, and you see nothing different than what you see on TV, what you see on BET, and what you see on the videos. You see nothing different. So therefore, that's your perception of black females. And I'm trying to tell you that you cannot have a true perception until you go to a black college and you see black females working positively. Then you say it. And then you got stupid. And that's where I had to put the doggone stupid back on that doggone thing. I'm about to take that stupid off of that dumbass off of your name. I'm about to take it off. Because you was speaking right. You had some strong points. Until you got to the part where you're talking about, yeah, black women go to college because they have encouragement to do so. But you're still trying to put them down because that's your agenda. So you keep on your agenda, and so you say, but at the start when they're young, of course, teenagers, white women are teenagers. They date the quote unquote bad guy. They date the bad man. That bad man. You are the bad man for a white woman. A black man for a white woman is a bad man. He that mean guy. You are the thug for her. No matter what, you might not even sag your pants, but for a white woman, you are that. But we all grow out of that. We grow up. That's just childish ways. You grow up, point blank. Sugar plums get out your head, and you become mature adults. So here's where you went kind of stupid. You know what I'm saying? And you want to know about why black women are not married? I challenge you to debate on me the last video that I made about why I am not married and why I think most black females aren't married. Debate me on that issue. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it, because it kind of flies in the face of everything that you say, and it puts black women in a whole different arena than where you are. You are focusing on the young, silly black woman that she just out there. The same way some of these white kids love that thug rap, and they got their pants sagging, and they just and they talking about they going to the club, and they wild and they crazy. And then when it's time to go to school, they go to school and they put on their suit and their tie and they get the job done. But yet there are some black men who don't seem to separate themselves from this problem, from all the negativity of rap and all of that, and trying to look cool. They don't separate themselves. Why? Because there's so many men like you who are so busy trying to throw blame and should throw blame on themselves and show and speak up and show that we all are not this way, and there is another way to succeed in our lives. Are you mentoring? Are you a big brother? I mean, what are you doing? Really? I hope you're doing something.